Rossi Piper, coming at you from the Hyde Park Pipe Pavilion. And that's correct. I said morning. I woke up before noon today. Can you believe that? Don't get used to it. Well, so in true fashion of myself, I forgot my notes again, so I'm shooting from the hip. I will try not to ramble too much. So, you'll just sit tight, light a pipe if you would like, and listen to me talk about things, and perhaps stuff. Not stuff and things, there's already a channel on that. Firstly, my level of dress is far below suitable for the pipe I'm smoking. This is my second smoke in the Rossi Rubino 8320 that I recently got from smokingpipes.com, along with big old Toby Hall. In it is some Drexel number 6. It's English blend with got a bunch of Orientals in it. I'm sure I'll come back to more about the pipe and that tobacco another time soon. But today I'm feeling like too cranky to be in public today. I'm just feeling like an old man, like a crotchety old man. Got up, made my first espresso, and well, throw some laundry in. So I think I'll throw in a load of laundry, right? I have some errands to do today, but I need some clean clothes first. I go downstairs, all the machines are full. One guy, 3 washing machines, full. Well, fine, I think to myself. I'll sit down, and I'll smoke a pipe, and I will talk to my friends on the YTPC. That's what I'll do. So that's what I'm doing. How are y'all doing today? I hope y'all had an enjoyable and safe Memorial Day. I wanted to get on a soapbox about that, but actually I'm just going to refer you to Chad over at the channel Yardism. He did a really good spiel about the purpose of Memorial Day, so I won't go on too much about that. I just think it gets misinterpreted, so there's that. And, you know, I'm just sitting out here smoking this beautiful Italian briar pipe in a cut-off shirt and some swim trunks, which is fine. I will sit outside and smoke on my face. I will do those things in a cut-off t-shirt and swim trunks. But I will not go out and run errands in such attire. My parents raised me better than that. My mother would probably beat my ass if I told her I went out to pay bills in a cut-off shirt and swim trunks. She would probably say your ass better be going to the pool dressed like that. I don't care if you're going to Walmart. Dress like a human being. Which, I'd very much like to get those errands done before the rain comes. It's forecasted to rain for most of the afternoon and evening. But, I'm not going out dressed like that. I'm not doing it. But I need clean clothes before I can do that. Which means my neighbor needs to get his shit together. I was also going to share with you a book I recently acquired. I've heard the name before, but in a different context. I recently ordered a copy of The Haunted Bookshop by Christopher Morley, which is I believe it's classified as a short story. There's not a whole lot of pages to the book, but that was the namesake for the beloved burley blend that so often finds itself in my pipes. And I've been trying to get back into reading more anyway. I don't do really well with fiction. It's like something's happened in my imagination since I was a kid. I don't know. I like reading like biographies and autobiographies, things that took place in history. It's easy for me to kind of fill in the blanks there, but George Bruno, aka Gray Bailey, the Sultan of Silver, a while back he did a little reading from the first several pages of the book, and just his voice and the way he reads goes along very well with the author's prose, and just kind of did a really good job of like building up the surroundings and the setting. Christopher Morley is very descriptive as well. It's very easy to kind of make a picture in your head of what this place looks like. So I read a few pages of that last night. I tried to read more, but my days off, I'm usually like too tired to do anything that really involves much of anything, really. Which is funny, because lately, I've been mentioned in some videos lately, which I appreciate, you know. It's grown my list of subscribers. I've been described as a very mellow guy, which doesn't offend me. I think most of the time when you guys see me in a video, I'm too damn tired to get excited about anything. For as inexpensive as it was, this Drexel 6 is not a bad smoke. It didn't come sealed. It came in a pouch, but it didn't have like that cellophane wrapper around it. And the stamp on it was like from 2016, so the stuff was pretty dry. I had to pull out a little trick to rehydrate it a little bit. So if you smoke it too fast, it's just a wee bit bitey. But it was an enjoyable smoke and very inexpensive. So I actually ordered a couple more pouches. And with it being as inexpensive as it was, I'm setting some aside to just like jar up and smoke. But then also I'm going to do some blending experiments with it. It's got a nice bit of flavors of Orientals in it. I actually got it to replace, and similar to Mr. Derek Tant's Frogmore replacement project, there's a tobacco I enjoy very much, Sugiroy Shin. Unfortunately, it's getting harder to find, and when you do find it, it's more expensive. It's gone up to like $13 to $15 a tin, which is kind of ridiculous. Because the first 10 I bought was $7. I'm sorry, y'all, that's just horseshit. I like what I like, but I will only pay so much for it, you know? But moving on, I found this stuff, and it had a good bit of Orientals in it. And it doesn't quite have the nicotine hit in it the way Tsuge does. This is actually much more mild nicotine, and with it being kind of having a couple years on it, it's chilled the Latake down a little bit. So it's not quite that like really bold campfire smoky taste. You get more of that in a retro ale, which I don't do very often. So honestly, I'd kind of forgotten about the retro ale and how nifty it is picking up on other flavors. Still working on it. Not very good at it. Ooh. Yeah. You really pick up on those Orientals then. Ooh. Tangy. Spicy. Definitely spicy. Some very interesting flavors. But I'm very pleased with this Rossi. I think it suits me very well. In my personal fashion, I walk a fine line, even when I'm getting dressed up. You know, I don't like to be too formal. I don't like to be too casual. And this kind of fits the bill. It's just very, you know, there's nothing gaudy about it, you know. I like the nickel band. Feels pretty good in the hand. I haven't smoked it. It came with one of the Savinelli balsa filters, but I haven't smoked it with that yet because I actually have some balsa laying around from a little project I've done, and I'm gonna hobby knife out some copycats of it and see how they work. I've actually got a 6mm Medico cut in half here, just as a little barrier, because this tobacco is a little bitey from how dry it is. Well, I hope I haven't rambled too long. I don't want to keep you guys too long. Just kind of doing a little midweek check-in. This guy's annoying the piss out of me. Alright, well, until next time, it's Jake with Southside Piper, signing off. Thank you for watching. Y'all have a great week. Take care.